Hello everyone, this is Man in the Black Hat.
And Game Collector, again.
And we're back for more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. As you can see, I've got my old co-host back, finally.
After how long?
A couple of months.
Yeah, after being stuck in the water.
Yeah. Anyways, this is the Gerudo Desert. Some of the most awesome music in the game.
And graboids!
Pretty much. These are easy to take care of as long as you've got your claw shot out.
And they can't go through rock. They can't sense you if you're standing on a rock. They're graboids.
Yep, but they will circle the rock if you've gone to it.
Exactly!
Now there are some secrets in this desert that you can pick up, but that's a we'll pick it up later thing.
That's a bonus after the end of the game stuff.
Not really. It's best to pick it up early, but it's one of those do it when you really need the rupees.
Yeah, that too. And if you have the giant armor of invulnerability.
Yeah. Now see? No. They can
Denied!
jump. They can jump onto the rock, but they can't jump through the rock.
Nope.
And unfortunately, if you stay in one spot, you will constantly attract graboids.
And as for the main host, sniffing, he has a head cold.
Yeah, pretty much. And yet I'm still doing this.
Hooray for our blatant stupidity.
Let's see. On the left there is a heart piece, but you need a boar to get through it. So that's another get it later thing. Oh, by the way, you kill enough graboids and you get the mama graboid.
I didn't know that, because usually I just run through and just don't bother.
Well, I think you're about to see the mother graboid soon. Yep, there it is. See?
Oh my god, that's a big graboid.
Told you. It's meant mama.
At least it didn't turn into screechers.
Well, I think they're officially called sandworms. Oh hey, look at that in the distance. I wonder what that could be.
It looks like something that is vaguely familiar from an earlier episode.
Possibly.
That got sucked into a vortex.
Sucked into an empty void. Ah, here's another puzzle that you can't do right now.
Because you need a stick.
Yep.
A very special glowy stick.
Which you're not gonna get for a while.
But trust me, it doesn't work at rave parties. It's not that kind of glow stick.
Okay, make sure that you're on the rock here. And yes, I'm using a tiny controller, so it's really frickin' sensitive. It's actually a bit oversensitive, as you can see.
So it starts to cry when you mention anything about itself?
Pretty much.
And you can actually make more of the pea hats appear by pouring water onto the onto the shriveled up tree.
Yep, because it's a pea hat tree. And you remember how pea hats were enemies in every other Zelda game? Here, no, they're just grab coins.
They're mobile graboids. Ergo they are now useful.
Oops.
You let out the screechers.
Yeah, the Jamaican screechers. Oh, damn it. Did it again.
And that's twice.
Yeah. Okay, now... Do not engage. Ow. Haha, you
engage!
Die.
Hop! And they turn into green and black confetti.
Which turns into yet another portal. This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. If you don't get that reference, shame on you.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna work with this thing. Where? Right there, Bridge of Eldon. Because guess what it is?
It's the Bridge of Eldon!
Yeah, they flung that thing pretty far when they took it, when they got rid of it.
And Midna, being Midna, can lift it up with her hair.
And telekinetic powers.
Her telekinetic hair powers.
That's gotta be handy.
Considering her hair can also turn into a hand.
Self-brushing hair.
That would be very useful.
And yay, now we have 2 ways through Hyrule now, instead of just 1.
And a shortcut to the Gerudo Desert. For free.
Oh yeah, that's right, we do have the Gerudo shortcut now. Which reminds me, we need to warp again. Right back to the Gerudo Desert.
Because if you take the cannon again, you'd have to pay 50 rupees to... Well, you get the idea.
Yeah, so realistically, if you do it right, like I just did, then you never have to pay for that trip. Ever. Now, what just got uncorked there is, I believe, a 99 level dungeon.
50.
50 level dungeon, my bad.
I've run through it before, it is very long. One of the fights that I had the most difficulty with during that run was 3 Dark Nuts. Simultaneously.
I don't have a problem with Dark Nuts. Dark Nuts are predictable. But then again, so are the Re-Deads.
There were 3 of them simultaneously. That's going to be that gave me problems even with the armor of invulnerability.
Well...
Granted, I didn't die. It just took almost all of my wallet.
Well, with me, Dark Nuts are easy because, especially if there's multiple Dark Nuts. Because...
Make them kill each other?
Yeah, they'll get in their own way and kill each other for you.
Oh, you didn't have the scope, did you?
Actually, the scope's on.
Oh, because what I usually do at this point is I look at the towers and just snipe them before they even spot me.
Well, I wanted to get the pig riders out.
I can even snipe the pig riders.
Even so, it just made it more cinematic.
Ah, well, yeah. Extra cutscene for extra footage.
Pretty much. Now these boars will help you get into areas that are around here that hold secret rupees and a couple other neat items.
You can also break stuff with them.
Yep.
As I'm sure... Yep, he's about to demonstrate that
And I completely lose control as my screen decides to say, screw you.
And then the pig abruptly passes out, only to get back up.
Yep. And this is actually another good sniping position. Just
if
check
there was anything to snipe.
Yeah, pretty much. Just check and make sure that all the sniping spots are taken care of. Oh, hey! Zoom in a little, refiner control. Doink! Oh! Got him in the noggin.
Boom! Headshot.
Now the boars are actually required for this area. They are your temporary replacement for Epona. And they can do something that Epona cannot. Break stuff.
Break stuff!
You know, just like the song. Thud. Okay, we're done with it. We don't need the boar anymore.
Well, you can get it to get some rupees and heart pieces and stuff, but, you know, that's later.
Yeah, and there's also, I think, 6 or 8 pose just in the desert area.
Yeah.
You can get a lot of the required pose here.
Yep. And the 4 Poes inside this dungeon also count to the Poe count.
Yep, so you have 5 mandatory Poes that you can get. Oh hey, this is a cheap spot to grind stuff in.
You know, when they actually drop money.
Which that one did. I believe there's also a Poe in that area. But we're not gonna wait for nightfall and do all that. We'll do the Poe collection later.
Yeah.
I know where most of them are.
And the bug collecting, because there are 2 bugs inside the desert.
Yep. We're not gonna do them just immediately. Oh, hello, Sniper.
Goodbye, Sniper.
Say goodbye, wanker. Okay, now it is nighttime, which makes...
So, when you snipe a sniper, ergo you are counter-sniping.
Yes. And I've got the Huntsman's bow.
Which shouldn't have a zoom lens on it.
That's because I've got the awesome Huntsman's bow.
Yes. Now, if only Link had the Jarate.
Jarate. That's not right. Now, it's really, really important that you start sniping here. Because it's...
Make sure you have at least the 60 count bow.
Which I did show how to get earlier.
Oh, that's very good.
As you can see, my arrow count's currently 53.
Which I can't because he's doing a full screen, and I can only see this tiny screen in the corner, so some numbers are hard for me to see. Ah, yeah.
Doink.
It looked like a 58, and then after you shot, it turned into a 2.
Yeah. And there's another one. Wanka.
Swappo!
And let's see, that should be all the ones you can get from this area. Except for this one. Thanks for standing still. Okay. Let's see. It's best to go slow and smooth through this area so that you don't set off any of the traps.
Or alarms, or act like a class clown and use their signature ability of drawing attention to yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, you do not want to draw attention to yourself at all at this point.
You can. It won't really matter, it just means you have to face more gobos. And personally, I don't like facing a whole horde of them. Oh, hi. Die. Funnily enough, those guys that you meet on the ground won't set off the alarm. However, it's still a really good idea to take care of them while they're still sleepy. Doink! Yes, I know that's an arrow cache. However, if I go grab it, I get spotted by that guy.
And now you will not.
And I also won't get the arrows.
But that's okay, you have 47 left.
Yep. Oh, hi. Die.
I die.
Oh, hello.
Spy! Spy!
I never really was on your side.
Well, he was coming up behind you while you were sniping. Where else would he have been?
And apparently he decloaked. Okay, that guy has a key.
Not anymore.
Nope. Oh, and he gave arrows. Nice. Pick up the key.
You can also smash the meat for hearts.
And, yeah. You get hearts on every swing, and you get a piece of heart. Hearts of our enemies. Nom 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 nom. And that's it. We've taken care of all of them.
I always hate, even after I take all of them out, I usually pull out the lantern because I hate the dark in this area.
Okay, so we've taken care of that, and it's time to go in here for a trap.
It's a trap!
Hey look, it's a boar.
Piggy pig.
What's going on? Oh! It's an even bigger boar. Ow. Okay. Bulbin King is really, really easy.
Get behind him, stab his ass. Wait, that came out wrong.
Shield attacks and waiting until he swings are pretty much guaranteed ways to be able to wail on him.
So what you do is you distract him and then be like a spy.
Pretty much. Every time you block, shield strike him, and there you go. Fight over.
Slow motion landing of awesome.
Yep. Because I'm just good like that.
And you're not even wearing the Kakashi uniform.
I don't have to. I'm Link, the hero of time!
But he has yet to earn the title Hero of Space.
Ow. Hey Link, hey, Link, hey Link, guess what? We're in space. Space.
It seems the Pyro came here too.
Yeah, he's just outside. Okay, you have two choices. Do the stupid thing, like I'm doing here. And then have to wait for the boar to wake up. Or you can do the smart thing, turn around, and go out the way you're supposed to go. Whee! Ka-thunk!
Blam, 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 blam.
Cinematic. It's the patented Sin-O-Matic.
Oh look, it's the Colosseum.
Why we Coliseum. I recommend stocking up on anything you can get your hands on here before you go in. And for those of you who know Ocarina of Time pretty well, can you guess what this used to be?
Anyone?
Well, I give you a hint, it's a map reskin of an area that was visited in Ocarina of Time. With OOT's awesome Gerudo music.
Oh look, a Poe.
Poe-fu.
The souls of our enemies. Oh, no.
We've gotten a soul! Okay, there's a secret in this area. If you can't guess by the fact that there are unlit braziers. Which means we get to pull out an old tool that we haven't used in a while. Whoosh, and whoosh.
And if he had the third bottle, which he does not have at this point, you should use one to fill up your lantern.
Yep. However, I usually get by on just finding lantern oil spots and using those when I need them. You will make extensive use of the lantern in this dungeon for once.
Well, since the beginning of the game.
Yeah, pretty much. This is one of the few Legend of Zelda games where dungeon toys are useful beyond the dungeon that they're found in.
You know, with the exception of the bow and the boomerang from, you know...
Well, weapon items like that are usually useful damn near everywhere.
Like the long shot, or the claw shot, or the hook shot.
Yeah, it's the claw shot now, which is built-in long shot.
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna find nothing but Mama Sandworms in here. So go ahead and smack them up. And there we go. So just be careful and don't do this.
For the most part, you don't want to play how he plays.
No, you don't. Like I said, I blame this on the controller being tiny. It's the GameStop exclusive controller.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. Anyways, just line yourself up properly and keep moving.
Maybe I should try getting you like a wave bird or something.
I haven't been able to find a wave bird.
Yeah, they don't make them anymore.
Ah.
Yeah, they quit making them after the Cube died.
Well, that's sad. A lot of people still use GameCube games on their Wii, like me.
Yes, and myself, for example, but Nintendo didn't think it was very smart to keep the Wavebird going for some reason. I could easily say they pulled a move that another company would pull, but I'm not going to.
Now, it's fully possible to get through this area without killing these two. Do it anyways.
It just makes it easier.
Now, you can attempt to go across.
You can actually cross it if you roll.
Yeah,
you don't sink until after you stop rolling.
So, just use that tip. I tend to wade just because I can.
But you don't got your wading boots on.
I am not going to use the frickin' iron boots in sand.
Wrong wading boots, right.
Okay, bad idea. Let's go a bit further back and grab it again. Notice that when you pull it with the claw shot, it stays pulled. So that can be handy.
And video's running out of time, so it's my time to do what I was told to do. I now have my own YouTube channel under the name MSVX, and every Friday I do and upload a review of Transformers toys. So, if you're watching this now, and chances are you probably will be, look those up.
Yeah, his reviews are actually pretty good, so I recommend watching them too. He's usually pretty spot on with toys for Transformers, so if you're a collector, definitely watch his videos.
And presently I am doing special 10-year anniversary for Robots in Disguise. I just finished Rail Racer, and I will be doing the build team this week. Which
is this week as mentioned by the fact of when this was filmed, which was second week in October.
The 5th. Today is the 5th.
Actually,
the day that this was recorded.
Actually, that would be the 12th is when this was recorded.
Oh, darn. That's right. I have problems with calendars because I don't look at them very often.
No, you don't. Anyways, it's better to go wolf form on this, simply because you can turn your night vision on and off.
I just turn on the lantern and go hack and slash.
You can do it either way. I just prefer wolf form. It's easier.
Also, more bones to gnaw.
Yep. Plus,
I mean,
Plus, Wolf Link is actually lighter than regular Link, so he stays on the sand longer.
He has buffer pads on his feet.
Now, granted, Wolf Link can't attack while he's in the sand, but, you know.
You can also use the... Yeah, that thing. That thing where he just moved, zip, zip, zip.
Now you're gonna see my most hated enemy in this particular dungeon. And yeah, you expect to see a lot of rage from me when you actually see my most hated of enemies.
Your most heinous of enemies.
You know of which I speak.
Watch out for headhumpers, Gordon.
Oh. Oh, look! 4 pretty lights, and the way is open to the boss chamber. Well, mid-boss chamber.
Why am I having this bizarre feeling of deja vu?
Oh, wonderful. At least we don't have to arrow these suckers in paintings and do stupid puzzles.
Made of blocks.
No, no, no. We just have to hunt these down as a wolf and then nom them to death.
Oh, no, 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 no. Souls of the undead. So delicious.
Indeed. So the Poes have stolen all of the lights, and we need to get them back.
And here's the first one.
Yep. They'll each have their own unique way of fighting, and they're all invincible until they attack. So there you go, there's your warning on that one.
Yeah, when they turn bright blue.
Yep.
Nom 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 nom.
Now, if you're stupid like I am, doink.
You land on your face.
Doink.
Twice.
They will completely regen their health, unlike the regular foes. You let them get their soul back in their chest, they reset. So, just so you know, hit them correctly. There you go. We've gotten a soul!
Oh, no, 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 no. And then they explode, and there's a robe left behind, and then the lantern blows up.
Yep. Anyways...
Or it burns.
Anyways, I believe this is the end of the episode, so this is Man in the Black Hat.
And Game Collector.
And we'll see you next time for the next 3 Poes. Later.